Hannah, where are your cats?
Where are my cats? They're in the other room.
Bring them in there.
No.
Okay, now it's live.
Okay.
All right. What's about?
So for one, I got A because
No, we have to talk about like the poem overall
we do.
first, and then we do a debrief.
Oh,
Okay. Hannah, before you joined and before this thing left, Justin and I were saying like, I don't know if he was like being serious and like being nice to the girl in the poem, or if he was like kind of messing with her.
I guess I didn't really get it. Like,
He's talking about
because he
how.
mentioned,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but he mentioned death in it, but I don't understand like what he meant by it.
He's saying that like death is inevitable, so she shouldn't be sad whenever he dies because that's like the best part of him that he's leaving behind. So if she's sad, then it kind of makes his legacy sad overall.
Okay.
At least that's how I interpreted it.
I didn't know. So.
And then he talks about how negativity can sometimes have a larger impact than positivity. Like whenever he talks about how man's power, like if you have good fortune, then you remember it for like, for a short time. But then if you have something bad happen to you, then it never leaves you.
Okay. All right. You ready for questions?
sure.
Justin was ready a long time ago.
Okay, so one, I put A.
Me too.
Yep.
Okay, so just want to like.
Okay. What was y'all's proof?
I guess like how you said that when he dies, she shouldn't be sad, so he's trying to comfort her.
Yeah, I put. Yeah. He tells his love not to cry over his death, that he will be back to see her.
Yeah, and then at the end he says, "Ne'er parted be," so he's like, we're never gonna be apart. They'll always be together. Okay, number 2.
2. What do y'all think it is?
I put A.
I put E.
Yeah, that was what I was going between.
I put.
What?
What'd you put?
I put C.
Oh, okay. Okay, so my justification for A was that he says, I like put it in today's terms. I said that he's trying he's not trying to make her anxious, and that he's saying like there's not a better love for him than hers. So I feel like maybe she thinks that he like wants to leave her, and this is like how he's saying it, but that's not.
Yeah. I agree with that. On that one, I think I read the poem.
What'd you say?
I think I just misread the poem.
Oh, yeah.
My answer doesn't make any sense.
I put he must let himself die, but it wasn't before he was given the perfect lover. Never mind.
So,
I don't.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Y'all want to go with A?
Yeah. A.
Sure.
3.
I put B.
Put C.
You know what you put?
E.
I was between B and E, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Well, C, I didn't think it was C because it said something. He hath no desire nor sense. So like the desire,
Yeah.
the
That was
passion.
too.
And then when the sun returns, so will he. I didn't really think it was that one.
Yeah, I was between B and E because he says he doesn't have half so short away, talking about the sun. So
But I didn't know if that meant distance or what. So I was like, I don't know.
me too. That's what.
Yeah.
Plus, the wording's kind of weird, so I didn't know if he meant he has a longer way or a shorter way. Like I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think he was saying that he has like a shorter way to go than the sun does. And so if the sun can return, then so can he.
Okay, so then it would be E, right?
Yeah. That's what I
Okay.
go with.
Okay. 4.
Good job, Hannah.
Woo woo.
I put A for 4.
For
Put
4.
C.
I think I guess on that one. Leaves and spurs. Like, but I like black. Let me turn the light in here.
There you go. I can see you now. Okay, so my justification was that he says that the sun has no desire to stay in the sky, but he's aware of death and he's going to welcome it, like the sky being heaven or whatever, he takes it to the afterlife.
I said
Justin?
he jokingly compares himself to the sun as though he will be hurt, he will be dead, but the sun never died.
Yeah, that I understand that too. I think it would either be A or C. I don't think B, D, or E would be right.
Mm-mm.
Do you think,
I think it would be
more
A.
like,
You said what?
I think he's
But
nervous about his death, or like is he more trying to be jokeful about it? I mean,
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because the language is different. So it's hard to judge the tone.
yeah.
Like, I think definitely whenever he's
I think-
talking power, he's joking. But then afterward, I don't know, it sounds more serious.
Yeah. I think maybe his anxiety about it. I like A.
yeah, me too.
So A.
Yep.
Okay, 5. I put C.
What'd you put?
C.
Okay. I put D.
I put D.
Okay. So,
Saying it was like when you have bad times, you have to think about the good times, kind of, is what I got from what
oh, you're right.
That's what I got.
the phrase.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's see. I mean, D.
Okay.
Okay, for number 6, I put A.
Put
I put
C.
A too.
Okay.
You put what, Justin?
C.
But why? Tell us why.
He tells her not to sigh and weep. That's what I put.
Oh, okay. So, like, she's misunderstanding what he's saying. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was stuck between A and C.
I think like.
What'd you say, Hannah?
I thought like the whole poem was emotional.
Yeah. My justification was that he says, my computer is buzzing out. Sorry. It says, sighest my soul away, my blood doth decay. So, like, whenever she's sad, his blood, like, gets thicker, I guess. Like, he gets closer to death. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Huh?
What do y'all want to go with?
A.
I think A.
Okay.
That's nice.
Okay, number 7.
I put C, but honestly, I just guessed.
I put D.
I put A, and I guessed on that.
I put D.
Okay, I think.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
You go.
I think D is right because how it said it did like the opposite of each other. I can't remember exactly what it said, but
It says unkindly kind. That's why I picked D.
yeah.
And oxymoron. Just-
Oxymoron.
Okay.
Okay, number 8.
Put B.
I put C.
I put D.
Okay, so in line 31, 9. So in line 31, he says, if in 9, okay, so it cannot be that thou lovest me as thou sayest, if in 9 my life thou waste.
Okay, now exchange those words for English words.
Okay, so he's saying that you don't love me like you do, or like you say you do, if in your life my life is wasted. That's how I did it. But
Okay.
I'm doing English stuff. Oh, because we're
I
online.
think C is good.
Do y'all agree? I don't know.
I think it's either one of their lives, but I think it's more the beloveds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Justin, do you agree?
Yeah, I agree with that.
My brother-in-law said you have a great name. That's his name too.
Oh, yeah. I like his name, too.
Okay, number 9.
I put E. But I misread the poem like big time, so
I put C.
Okay, so y'all tell me why you picked that.
I said the speaker asked his beloved to not think him ill because he doesn't know.
Hannah?
I put that she was manipulative because I felt like it was all like, you say you love me or something like you know, that kind of vibe to it.
Oh, yeah, so he's like kind of like resenting her. He doesn't trust her.
Yeah.
I said, my justification was that he says, for thank me any ill, so like she would predict that he was sick. But I didn't really know if for thank meant like predicting that he was sick or like wishing sickness upon him. I don't know.
I don't think she'd wish sickness upon him.
Yeah. That's why I was like, maybe it was E though, because she was manipulative. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Justin, what do you think?
E. I think manipulative sounds better than keeping secrets because I kind of guessed on this.
Yeah, I'm on English.
I'm sorry, I won't be allowed.
So what do y'all want to go with?
I'd with B or E.
Yeah.
E or E?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? How about I'll look up what forethink means. I should have done this before. Because if it means predict, then I think that one's right. But if it doesn't, then
Then B would be right.
yeah.
You got on that.
Hannah and my friend Justin.
I was gonna say that sounded like Hannah. Hey Hannah,
Hey.
what's up?
Okay, so
I've heard that.
Dad. So forethink means to consider something beforehand or to anticipate.
Okay. So it's not really like to predict something.
Yeah, it's kind of like she's
Okay, so let's go with D.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so 10.
10, I put D.
Put D.
Me too.
We all put D?
Yep.
Yay!
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
wait, let's say why we put D, like a little consent.
Okay, I said basically that he says, Destiny may kill me and carry out what you think is going to happen, like it talked about in 33 and 34.
Said
Agreed.
destiny may cause him to die, which will make her sad. So yeah, same thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay,
11.
I put E.
I put E.
I put D.
I was between D.
Which one?
D.
See, with D, I thought maybe it would be right because the structure is kind of the same throughout the whole thing, but I didn't know if meter and structure were the same thing.
Yeah. And then I counted all the lines in the stanzas, and they're all the stanzas are 8 lines. And so then octave, I didn't know if that would correspond to it or not.
I think D would make more sense.
Yeah, because it does have some rhyming in it also.
Yeah, it had regular rhyming. That's why I was between D and E because I knew it rhymed, but I mean I'm not familiar with like poetry like that, so I didn't know.
So D?
Yeah,
Sure.
I think D. Okay, yeah.
We come to an end.
Okay. So we're good?
Bye, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.